Hello everyone, welcome to Busy Lizzy's Budget. As always, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate you watching my videos and all your support. I hope you enjoy my content. The video I'm going to do today is a cash unstuffing. I've only done this once before. This is my second one, and I've prepared a couple things so that it'll hopefully be easier for you to follow along and see exactly how I do this. Some of you may not know what the word unstuffing means, and I really didn't either, but the short version is you can use cash without actually using it. A lot of people don't want to carry cash around because they feel it's unsafe, or they're afraid what if they lose their wallet or things like that. But you actually can do the cash budgeting system without really using the cash. So you can use a debit card or a credit card. And then when you go shopping, you don't have to carry around all your binders with all this money. Instead, you just use a card, and then whenever you can either do it all at once, like I wait a couple weeks and then I do it in bulk, or you can just do it every time you go shopping. When you get back, you can go grab the envelope that maybe you bought some clothes and you need to go grab your clothing envelope, take the money out, put it in an envelope to deposit back at the bank and get that card paid off. But I like to do it more in bulk. And so I'm gonna walk you through today. We're gonna do it together. I'm gonna show you how I do my cash unstuffing. So I have a couple things to help us today. And the first thing I'm gonna show you is I made the spreadsheet, and let me put it on here. Basically, the first thing I did was I wrote down in a spreadsheet all the things I spent money on. The prices here, the charge, what I bought, what sinking fund it should come out of, the date I made the purchase, things like that. And then I totaled it up, and at the bottom you can see I need to unstuff $999.31. So that's a lot of money I spent online or out shopping without having the cash with me. And I used money in these categories, and now we need to hope that there's enough money in these categories to pay off my card, which is the $999.31. So I will let you know that this time I actually had a big enough buffer that I did not use my credit card. So this actually came out of my checking account. So I'm super thankful for that. I'm trying not to use my credit card for anything, because even if I use it just once, I'm probably going to just keep using it. So that will just go back in my checking as a buffer. But if we look at this, I looked at all the categories. There are a total of 8 categories or 8 sinking funds that I spent money from several times. So I made a spreadsheet which has all the 8 categories, and then we're just gonna kind of fill out this form together and unstuff some money and really hope it comes out to the $999. So the first thing I'm gonna do, so you can follow along with me, I am going to just grab a marker. These are pretty thick, so it's kind of like a highlighter. And we're gonna make clothing yellow. So let's just do that. Okay, and then on here, we are going to, on this piece of paper, we're gonna find anything that says clothes. Instead of highlighting the whole thing like I did last time, because these markers will bleed, I'm just going to do the side. So I bought my daughter a plaid flannel shirt to wear for Christmas. It's red and green. So that's clothing. Another clothing is she got a soccer team shirt at the end of the season. And then there's one more clothing on here. And this is I bought some clothes for Matt. He wanted me to buy him some new clothes that he desperately needed, and he gave me the cash for that. So I know ahead of time, because I prepared this video, that there's only those 3 charges. So I went a step further and I went ahead and made 3 boxes. So that way we can just write those down, the prices. You don't have to write them down. You can just take your calculator and just go, oh, where are the yellow ones? And then just add them on the calculator. But just to make this super easy to follow, this video, and to not get confused with all these amounts and lines, I'm just gonna rewrite them over here. So I'm gonna do that quickly, and it looks like because of that sticker, I need to turn this upside down. Okay, there we go. So let me make sure this is all in frame. I just wanna make sure you can see this all. I think I need to move over. I definitely wanted to do a close-up so you guys could see. So right here, I'm just going to write down, I'm just going to do it pretty messy. Just write down $16.99, $31.67, and the $299.79. So I'll grab my calculator. We'll do that real quick. $16.99 plus $31.67 plus $299.79. So I'll write the total here. So that means we need to come up with $348.45 from my clothing envelope. So maybe we should just do that right now. I wasn't sure the order I was going to do everything, but why don't we just do that now? So let me find my clothing. I believe it's in my self-care binder. So we need to come up with that money, but I have money off to the side. Matt paid me back. So there's $300 right here, which I know because I just counted. So we just need to come up with what I spent, which was the $48.45. So we're shooting for $49. So I'm going to open my clothing envelope and let's see, what did I say? I don't even remember. 48 or 49. So 20, 40, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll put the rest of the clothing money back, and I'm going to count this again just to make sure. Let's see. So it's 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and I know this is 300. So while we're doing this, I wish I could have done a further away view because there's so many things I want to on the screen right now, but I'm going to be putting the money over here. I will, let's see, 10s, 5s, 5s, okay, and 1s can go here. So we'll go ahead and do that, and at the end of the video, we're going to count and make sure that we have, obviously, $999.31. So let me just sort these real quick. And if I end up doing, if you guys like these videos and I end up doing them on a regular basis, then I'll figure out how I can do this so that this doesn't seem so messy and so all over the place. Anyway, so clothing is done. I'm going to move the money off screen, but I wanted you to see what I was doing. So the next one we're going to do is BLB, which is Busy Lizzie's budget. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a different color. So blue, and these markers smell really good. Mr. Sketch scented. Okay, so I have a bunch of charges for Busy Lizzie's budget. And while I'm doing this, I would just like to tell you that I randomly picked a winner, and the winner of my giveaway of my fall envelopes that I had made is Brianna. I'm really sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name correctly, but her name is Brianna Lake. So congratulations to her. She won those envelopes, and as soon as I hear back from her, I'm going to get those out to her, but hopefully that happens before this video gets published. Anyway, I'm excited to be able to bless someone with something I had made. So let's go ahead, and so on the sheet of paper, we're going to, anything that says BLB, we're going to highlight in blue. So this is pretty simple, nothing crazy, but it's more just, I can't think of the words. It just takes a lot of time. Now my marker's going to die on me right in this video. Oh, well. So let's see. And then there are a few more. There's a lot of them. And that one. I think we got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll see. We'll see if we fill up all those blanks. So going over here, we'll go ahead and write those in. I also thought if you guys were interested in seeing some of the things that I have purchased recently, that you might appreciate this sheet of paper I had made. So anyway, you can look at that while I'm writing these in. So $16.48, $170, $5, $49.27, $1.60, $1 even, then $19.54, $9.99, $4.73, $20.24, and $2.36. Okay, so I'll go ahead and add those up for you. See, 60. $131.91. A lot of numbers, but it didn't come out to be as high as I was expecting, so that's a good thing. And now we need to go ahead and find that money. So let me find my, here we go, my Busy Lizzy's budget envelope. I don't know if we have enough, but thankfully I just finished doing a big cash stuffing video, so hopefully it's close enough. And it's probably not going to be. Okay, let's count what we have in here. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 15, 110, 111, 112, 113. So we need 132 minus 113. So we need to take $19 out of something else. And I wanted to be real, and so I didn't go ahead before this video and see what was in any of these. So I just want to be real in real time and do this with you guys and show you how to troubleshoot when things may not go perfectly. So we need to get $19 out of somewhere. I think I'm going to pull it from my crafts. See if we have a, we'll just take a 20 out, and you know what? We'll put one back. So that's 19. So we'll just do that, and that's how I'm going to make it work. So it doesn't really matter if you have to borrow from another category. What's important is that you have another category that has money in it that you can borrow from. So go ahead and put that on here. And I really hope in the end that this all adds up to what it's supposed to. It'll be nice to get that buffer back in my checking account. Okay, and so again, you kind of get the hint. It's really self-explanatory at this point, but you guys can watch me finish this, see if it comes out okay. So we'll get another, just randomly grabbing markers out of this little pouch. So for Ranger, I'm not sure if he has enough money in his emergency fund or in his account, so I just put Ranger / Ranger's emergency fund. There are 2 charges. Let's see. Again, I want to make sure you guys can see this. So Ranger's lab results, $135 for someone to look at a piece of paper and tell me that the biopsy from his surgery was not cancerous. So I'm thankful for that. Not thankful for the price, but you know, we got to take care of our babies. So where's the other one? Let's see, down here. And then he has arthritis in one of his paws, so he's on medicine for that. So we have just 2 charges. So we'll write those in. Let's see. So $21.90. Wait, 90 or 91? $21.91. And then $135 from the vet bill. So we'll go ahead and add those up real quick. $21.91 plus $135 equals $156.91. Okay, so for the vet bill, I want to go straight to his emergency fund. And then things like medicine, I would just take out of his regular account. But let's go to the emergency fund first and see if he has that much in there. I don't think so, but we'll check. So 51, 110, 120, 130, and then let's see if there's a 5. Okay, so he did have enough. It's a good thing I just did a big cash stuffing video before this, because there probably wasn't enough in there. Okay, so 50, 100, 110, 20, 35. And then I want to take the $22 out of just his regular account envelope. And it was $21.91, so 21, 22. Okay, so that worked out well. So now we're done with that one. For those of you wondering, I did find my dental envelope, and like I thought, it was in my weekly wallet because I had taken it to the bank and deposited the money in there to make a payment. So I did find that. Okay, so see what the next category is: gifts. So these are gifts that are not Christmas gifts. My Christmas spending is different. There we go. So gifts is going to be orange, and we're looking for four gifts. So let's see. Here we go. So there's 2 there, and then let's see right here. This is a birthday gift for my friend for January, so I'm doing really good. Now that most of my Christmas shopping is done, I'm kind of looking ahead. And then there's one more. Where is it? Oh, this is a gift for a friend of mine who's also a budgeter. I won't mention any names, but she probably knows who she is. So it was actually 8 different Etsy shops. I didn't write all the names out. I just wrote 8 different Etsy shops and the total amount. Okay, so I'm still annoyed about this marker. Looked so pretty until that happened. All right, so let's write in the gift amounts. It is $5, 17, 21, 19, and 60.32. And I may not have sometimes I fast forward on these videos, and I may not do that on some of these. I may just have you actually watch me sit there and calculate these, only because the less edits these have, the quicker my YouTube tech guy will get these published for you guys. If you've noticed, I've been having videos up more regularly or more frequently than before, so that's been really nice. So hopefully it's a good trade-off. So 103.51 is the total in gifts. So let me pull out, I'm trying to think off the top of my head real quick which binder these categories are in. I believe it's in the back of this one. Yes. Okay. So for gifts, we need such a short-term memory. Or I don't have short-term memory. 103.51. So let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. See, I already forgot again. 120, 130, and then we'll do 132. This is another reason why when I stuff these, I do smaller bills sometimes, so that when I do cash unstuffings like this, I can have the correct change, which is nice. All right, so put this on my cash tray that I got from Fun and Funds, or it might be Funds and Fun, I can't remember, but I love it. And I actually I don't know if I told you guys this before, but I actually ordered a different color. I think it was a purple one, but it ended up coming in this bright magenta, so it wasn't the color I had ordered, but it actually matches my blocks quite nicely, so still works out. Okay, so let me grab a new color, and where are we at? So question mark. I have one question mark in here. So this is a little story on this. This was when I took my daughter to the dentist. They said she didn't get charged for her visit because it was a routine visit, but they said she had a balance on her account for $100. And so I have an HSA card from her dad that had a ton of money on it, but even though there's a ton of money on the card, the dentist's office, their machine kept declining his card. So I just went ahead and paid for it, and I told him not to pay me back because he pays for everything with the kids, and he's always giving us extra money, and I'm so thankful for him. So I figured that was the least I could do. So I don't know what I should take this out of, because I feel like it's a dental thing. I don't know if I should take it out of medical or out of my emergency fund, so I really don't know what to do. But because my medical account doesn't have that much in it, why don't we go ahead and take it out of just a regular emergency fund? I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do, at least for now. So let's see if there's $100 in here. There should be. Yes, there's a $100 bill. Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna do that. And I kind of feel bad about it, about taking it out of here, but you know what? That's what this is here for. So I'm thankful that I have that. So I knew this was gonna happen, that I was gonna find a $100 bill because I put the 50s in the very back, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put that 100 right in the front of this tray, and I'm gonna try to be okay with that. Okay, so we don't have to do any math on this one, so it's just gonna be, make sure this is in frame, you can see what I'm doing. So this is just gonna be $100, and that one's all set now. So we'll go to Relax Me. And there are two charges we're looking for. So right here. And if you guys know me well, you know I'm obsessed with Applebee's. I'm obsessed with their buffalo sauce, and I've been hooked on it for 16 years. Sometimes I just need a fix. So that's what that Relax Me charge was for, because I did not have any restaurant money left. So we're gonna take it from there. And so we have two charges to write in, $28.75 and then $16.01. So I'll add those up quickly. We're already getting down to the bottom of this. Okay, so $44.76. If you guys do like these videos and you like this style and you like this kind of worksheet I'm doing with you guys, let me know, because I did save this and I can always use it again. Obviously with different categories and different amounts of blocks and everything, or boxes. So $44.76 we need to take out of Relax Me. So let me get my self-care binder out, and we'll hope there's $45 in there. I'm really not even sure, but we will see. There's my rock. Okay. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So perfect amount. We're wiping it out, but that was just perfect. So it's funny how that worked out. All right, so let me put this on the tray. Okay, and then the next category is gas. So what happened was, before I filmed my last weekly cash stuffing, I filmed it a little bit late, but I needed to get gas. Oh, and that made a mess of this. Oh well. So I ended up having to swipe a card to get gas. I actually used my debit card. But what was really cool is that I was with my best friend Kendra, and she has a BJ's card, and so she swiped that so I could get gas and get gas when we were near BJ's. And what am I trying to say here? I ended up filling, it was my purple BMW, so it needs like super expensive gas, and I was able to fill it. It was, I believe, on E. Kendra, was it on E? Was it? Yeah, she says it was. Okay, so it was on E, and I filled that whole tank with expensive gas for $51.21. So I was super stoked about that. I know gas prices are going down a little bit, but also it's because it was BJ's. So I was really thankful for that. So what we are going to do though is take the $50 out of my wallet, my weekly wallet, because I have $50 in there for gas. And so it only makes sense to take it out of there. And just like I said in the last video, I'm using that binder to prop up my tripod, so I can't get it out right now, but there is $50 in there that I'm going to, wow, I really wish I could get to it right now. So for the sake of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and just take, because I want the numbers to add up at the end. So let's see, let's take a 50 out of here, out of sewer and water. Yeah. I don't have that bill coming due for a bit, so, but right after this video, I'll put it back. So we'll take the 50 from gas, and let's see. I know I'm short a little bit, but I don't want to mess with borrowing money from any other category. So I'll just take the 50 and put it on the cash tray, and we'll call that good enough. Okay, and then let's see, we're getting down to the last category. Oh, I should write that in here. 51.21. 51.21, or maybe because I'm rounding up, hopefully that will take care of that $1.21. We'll have to see. Okay, so the last one is Adventures ? I had no idea what to do with this one. Let me grab my last different colored marker, but this was me going out with a friend and stress eating and drinking, and I put because I'm human, and I didn't have restaurant money, and it was a really rough day, and yep, that happened. So we need to, and I always leave a super good tip. So anyway, we need to come up with $63. So I have no idea how much I have in adventures, but we're going to take it out of adventures. And yeah, I just can't think of a better category to take it out of than that. So 60, 63? Yes, okay. 20, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. I had no idea if I had what amount I had in there. So I'm super thankful I did have that. Now I don't feel quite as bad because that's getting paid off. All right, so now we're getting to the exciting part. What was that number? Okay, 62.56. And I forgot to highlight this part, that pretty pink marker. Okay, so now we know these need to equal this amount, but we're actually going to, I want to add these up just to make sure we didn't do anything wrong. So I'm just going to add up these categories right here and see what we get. So 3. And it does come out to $9.99.31. I didn't have these numbers pre-written to the side anywhere, so I was just crossing my fingers that this would match, and it did. So that's perfect. So the big question is, does this pile of money equal that amount? So I'm going to put it all together and count it for you guys, and we're going to hope it comes out to $9.99.31. So we shall see. All right, so we have 100 there. I think I might do, maybe I'll do piles of hundreds like my friend Carissa does on her channel. It'll be easier so I don't lose count. So, but I want to make sure you can see. So we have 100, 200. We'll put the 50 to the side for now. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80. Forgot we're just counting by hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we'll get the 50 back in 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. Make sure that's in, I think you can see it if I put it better, if I put it over there. So 10, 20, these are all stuck together. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, another 100. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is that 9 already? Okay, so we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. I know those are out of order. I'll fix those later. And then we need to make sure the rest of this comes to $99.31. So we're actually looking for another 100 right here. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Huh. And then we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So somehow we came up with $1,028. So I'm not sure. I'm just glad it's over and not under. So off camera, I'll go back and watch this video and see what I did wrong. I'm sure I made a few mistakes here and there, but anyway, I'm going to go deposit all this money at the bank right now while they're still open, and then I'll have that buffer back in my checking. And long story short, half of this money, so $500, I want to keep my buffer at $500. So the other $500 is actually the rest of my Christmas spending money, because I still do need to buy some gifts. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if it was helpful, or if you just enjoyed it, or you enjoyed how colorful it was, or seeing what I bought, or anything like that. But let me know, because I'd love to film these for you guys, but they do take so much time prepping that I just want to make sure enough people are interested in watching them. So if you made it to the end of this video, leave me a rainbow emoji. and I'll know who stayed to the end. Thank you again so much for watching. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.